And then the last bit, so all of that new stuff we're adding will be at a higher power level than the current stuff. So it's a 5 level offset for now, but that's actually one of the things we want some feedback on PTS from is like what feels good, what feels right to honor previous work that people have done chasing existing gear and things like that. So that makes Masterworks 66, I guess, and Legendary 76.
Yep.
Hopefully my math +5 it's okay. So that's the new loot coming with the Cataclysm. Now, the mechanism for this is probably something that we should cover a different time. I'll talk about it and explain it, but it won't be in the first PTS build. So the first PTS build, we want the feedback to be around gameplay, the gameplay experience, the Cataclysm scoring, how you do things. And then we'll patch in the new loot so that you guys can get some access to that and give feedback on those things specifically, and then how that affects the gameplay and stuff like that, just so we can kind of separate those things a bit.
So based on Ben's statement, there's no point in playing right now because, they haven't patched in the new loot. Because I just joined the game last night and my teammates killed Vara and nothing dropped. So if you're looking for loot, there's really no point in playing Anthem right now on the PTS because you're not gonna get anything. Loot-wise, I guess you get coins or some kind of XP that he turns into coins and you can spend it with a vendor. That's what you want, but the new loot, which is supposed to be 5 power levels higher, has not been patched in yet, so it's not available. So I just joined this game, didn't do anything, came here, these guys completed the game, nothing dropped. And then I joined another game and I died like 10,000 times. So it's, I had to go rewatch Ben's video and realize that how to play the game. So, but I'll wait until I'll check it every day and wait until they patch it before I play again because it's, I want loot. It's funny watching the Anthem live stream. People are asking about loot, and Ben and seems very annoyed that people ask about loot. And I'm like, dude, we've been asking about loot forever. That's the thing people are concerned about or care about. That's the only thing people care about in Anthem is loot. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about your long strongholds that take 5 hours to play and many puzzles. People don't care about that. People want loot, okay? And so he was pretty annoyed, and somebody asked him to talk about loot, and he was like, oh, ask it nicely or something. Like, it was so insensitive. The whole thing is like weird. Based on his statements there, I'm thinking that the new loot is not available until they patch it in, maybe in a week or two. So I'm probably not gonna play Anthem until they do that, right? So because I played the Cataclysm free play and I got a drop, but it was still a power 75. So I'm not sure if Ben misspoke in terms of like what a power level is. If it's just the new power level is supposed to be 1 power level higher, because the PowerPoint says 5 power levels higher, right? So I can't imagine that he doesn't know that legendaries are 75 power level, and 5 power levels higher would make it 80. But so maybe the PowerPoint is wrong, and it should be 1 power level higher and make it 76, or maybe it's 5 power levels higher and it should be 80, and he doesn't remember that it's 75. That the legendary power level is 75, not 70 plus. His math was way off. Anyway, this is my thoughts on whether you should play it or not play it right now, because it's, if you're looking for loot, it's not available. The new loot is not available right now.
It won't be in the first PTS build. So the first PTS build, we want the feedback to be around gameplay, the gameplay experience, the Cataclysm scoring, how you do things. and then we'll patch in the new loot so that you guys can get some access to that and give feedback on those things specifically, and then how that affects the gameplay and stuff like that, just so we can kind of separate those things a bit.